What you say, Sidewinders? Welcome back to another video. Monsters on the beach. Today we've got a new form of intros to make it short and to the point and get to the action for you. So we're gonna run through our field of trucks here for the 16 truck challenge on the beach. Our first competitor you see right there, Todd Frolic in the Barefoot Dodge legendary machine. Lyle Hancock is here in the built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. George Bellhand brings out the Escalade. Great trucking driver there. Oscar Myers in the Bacon Bruiser, the big Chevrolet part of the complete breakfast. Brian Barthel in the legendary Little Tiger. Paul Schaefer bringing out a pink version of the Monster Patrol Chevrolet. Great looking machine as well. Chad Fortune with the basketballs in the wheels with Carl Malone's power forward. Steven Sims is here in the big Stone Crusher Ford. Steve Sims, my bad. Don Frank is bringing out another classic Ford, the Maniac machine. Joins us on the beach. Tony Farrell, legendary trucking driver, bringing out Wild Thing. David Pizzo bringing out the Custom Animal Machine, another kitty cat pal. Brandon Harrington bringing out the awesome looking Vet King machine. The Wild Man Chris Bergeron is here in Brutus on a CRC chassis. Scott Buteau bringing out the 50th anniversary Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Chris Kohler is here in Axe, the white version of that machine on a Kohler chassis. And our defending champion, we're missing the flag, but Pat Gerber in Shocker joins us today to defend his crown on the beach. Alrighty folks, round one, Todd Frolic in Barefoot and Don Frankish in Maniac. Dodge versus Ford. We start on a platform. This is a sandy track. It's very slick. Tight corners. May be a big challenge for a lot of drivers. We got a good one going as they come around to the final turn to the line. These two have been with us many times and we got a good one. And it's going to be Maniac. Over he goes. Don Frankish takes a wild tumble, but he does get the win. The Maniac moves on in the first race. Up next, Lyle Hancock in Blue Thunder and Tony Farrell in Wild Thing. Tony Farrell has driven both of these trucks, legendary trucks and drivers. Over the cones goes Wild Thing. This track's too slick to worry about that. We got a good one going. It looks like Wild Thing has the lead coming around the final turn if he can just keep it straight, and he does. Tony Farrell, a good run there in Wild Thing. And the classic machine in a great race between two legends. Wild Thing moves on to round number 2. Next up, George Bellhand in the Escalade and Dave Pizzo in Animal. Dave Pizzo looking to take another cat to a championship. Remember, he won in Prowler. George Bellhand has been here before in the Escalade, looking to break through and get a big win here. We got a good one go. Whoa, Bellhand! Bellhand! A bad bounce into the turn, and Dave Pizzo is going to get the win in Animal. George Bellhand had a bad bounce there in the Escalade going into the final turn. And the furious feline Animal, Dave Pizzo, moves on. Up next, Oscar Myers in the Bacon Bruiser and Brandon Harrington in the Vet King. Our first look at this Bacon Bruiser truck. Great looking Chevrolet, Oscar Myers looking to make a statement. He gets a little sideways there, clips the cones a little bit, does Harrington. As they come around the final turn, Oscar Myers slows down a little more than he would have liked to there, but I tell you what, he still hung right with him. I tell you, this is a tough track to debut on, but a good run there for both machines. The Bacon Bruiser hung right there, but Brandon Harrington and the Vet King moves on. Up next, Brian Barthel in Little Tiger and Chris Bergeron in Brutus. Great trucks and drivers once again. Brutus may be well suited for this track on a CRC chassis. He handles very good. He gets a little wishy-washy there in the straight stretch, but he's whipping it around the turn. Brian Barthel goes wide. Chris Bergeron and Brutus gets the win. A big win for him over the World Finals champion Brian Barthel. Chris Bergeron, another strong run in Brutus, and he gets the win. Up next, Paul Schaefer in Monster Patrol and Scott Buteau in Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Again, great trucks and drivers, and I know a lot of people have requested the 2014 Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. I'm sorry, I can't find it. I don't know. But we got a good one going, coming to the final turn. And again, another one going wide. It's Schaefer, and Scott Buteau gets the win. Team Hot Wheels Firestorm as he takes a tumble. And can he save it? Yes, he sits it back down. But trouble in the turns again as Hot Wheels Firestorm moves on. Up next, Chad Fortune and Power Forward and Chris Kohler in Axe. Great looking trucks and fantastic drivers once again. Chris Kohler on a Kohler chassis is a little bit sideways there. He's still on the gas though. We got a good one. Coming to the final turn, he gets a little crossed up. And a good final turn there is Chad Fortune. Power Forward gets the win, and Chris Kohler's in trouble in Axe. Takes a big, ferocious tumble there at the end, but Chad Fortune, a good run. Power Forward moves on. Up next, Steve Sims in Stone Crusher and Pat Gerber in Shocker. Last matchup for round one. Shocker, our defending champion with no flag. Steve Sims, a great driver, always does very good in Stone Crusher. They're both a little out of whack there. We got a good one. Coming to the final turn. Stone Crusher a little crossed up. Here they come to the line. It's a close one. What a race! Man, over goes Stone Crusher. Whoa, no, the wheel comes off of Stone Crusher. And Shocker's over too. But it is the Stone Crusher. Steve Sims moves on. Alright, round two. Dave Pizzo in Animal and Don Frankish in Maniac. I hope this volume ain't too weird. I'm having to have some weird decibel points here with the volume adjusters, so hopefully it's still good. We got a good one going. It looks like the Animal has the lead coming around the final turn. Frankish on two wheels. Animal a little crossed up. Oh man, he didn't go between the cones. I think they give a little leeway here. We will wait and see what they say. But I'm pretty sure you have to at least. And that's a little too much. The win goes to Don Frankish. Up next, Brandon Harrington in the Vet King and Tony Farrell in Wild Thing. Two classic machines. This should be a good one. Fantastic drivers. Farrell over the cones a little bit in the corner. And we got a good one. It looks like they're neck and neck coming to the final turn. We'll see who it is at the line. Harrington a little wide. And it's a close one. Nice race. Very close. These two were neck and neck pretty much the whole way. And your winner is Tony Farrell in Wild Thing. Up next, Chad Fortune and Power Forward and Chris Bergeron in Brutus. Brutus snoozing a little bit on the starting line there, but two fantastic drivers. Brutus always good in these competitions. Chad Fortune, the man of many machines. Power Forward, Soldier Fortune, Captain America. He's a little crossed up, but we got a good one. They both go wide in both turns, and they're both crossed up. Man, talk about sharing the trouble, but it's a very close race, and he's over. Chad Fortune going for a wild ride. Man, oh man, that was a close one, but it is Power Forward. Chad Fortune moves on. Up next, Steve Sims and Stone Crusher and Scott Buto and Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. Last spot in the semifinals on the line between these awesome machines and fantastic drivers. What a first turn by Steve Sims! Stone Crusher nails the first turn. That's probably the best one we've seen. And he has got the lead a little wide, but he's gonna get the win. Scott Buto couldn't catch up, but he had a good run too. But I'll tell you what, this Stone Crusher Ford, Steve Sims, is criminally underrated in my opinion, and he is going to the semifinals. Alrighty, semifinals, folks. Chad Fortune's Power Forward and Don Frankish and Maniac. Both of these guys looking to get to the finals. Don Frankish looking to get to his first finals in Maniac. I don't think Chad Fortune has been to a finals in this Power Forward. But we got a good one going. These two are nailing the track. They are neck and neck. It's gonna be Chad Fortune in Power Forward. And he's taking the big Ford to the finals. He's finally broken through at the expense of Don Frankish. But the Maniac was very strong this evening. But Power Forward is going to the finals. Alright, Steve Sims and Stone Crusher and Tony Farrell in Wild Thing to see who joins Power Forward. Stone Crusher looking to get to a final round as well. Tony Farrell, the MTD champion, looking to get to the first finals in this CRD Classic chassis. Steve Sims a little out of shape, but we got a good one going. These two are going at it. What a race! My goodness, we're going to have to wait on the officials on this one, folks. This may be the closest one of the evening. And it looks like we're going to have a Ford battle for the finals. Steve Sims and Stone Crusher joins him. The finals are set. Chad Fortune's Power Forward and Steve Sims' Stone Crusher. Both of these awesome trucks and drivers really won a victory in these competitions, and one of them's going to get it right now. They have been fantastic all evening long, and they nailed the first turn again. Both drivers, here they come. We are looking dead even coming to the line. What a race! What a final! Stone Crusher takes a wild ride. We'll wait on the officials. That was a fantastic final round. And Chad Fortune has done it. Power Forward is your Monsters on the Beach winner. Carl Malone's racing team has claimed the title and the championship here on the beach, and they will get a checkered flag for the back of that awesome looking machine. And yes, it is justified here. The basketball's in the wheels. Fantastic driver in Chad Fortune. Congratulations to Chad Fortune and Power Forward for the victory on the beach. Enjoy the rest of his celebration. He's got a big track here to celebrate on. Congratulations once again to Chad Fortune and Power Forward. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, we will see you next time with some more monster truck action. So long, everybody.